Yo, YouTube, man. We back at it with a different one, shorty. Today we got drill rapper Vonoff. Fucking, yeah, catches a body in 4K, then goes to no jumper to tell himself. Now, I know who this nigga is. Fucking fire ass nigga, bro. Fire song by him, bro. Search up On Deck by Vonoff. Shit, the beat is fucking crazy. But hey, enough talking, bro. We gonna get into this shit and we gonna see what it's about.
Yeah, I could tell summer is officially here because crash out season is in full effect. It's that time of the year where we start seeing rappers telling on themselves. We start seeing rappers drop songs talking about all the crimes they committed. We start seeing these rappers commit crimes on camera. We see this every year. It's nothing new. Like clockwork, every 12 months or so around June or July, we start to see these things take place, and this year is no different. Today, we gonna be talking about a rapper named Vonoff1700. He from Chicago.
Hey,
He got a little buzz going for himself. Couple songs that's hitting real good right now, running the streams up. But clout has a funny way of exploiting people, or at least getting people to exploit themselves. See, once a rapper get a couple million streams on a single song and they realize that it's hard to follow up, it's hard to replicate, they start doing any and everything to get their name buzzing again. They start telling outrageous stories. They start to become the biggest gangster in the world because they don't want to fall off. They get the initial blow up, think it's gonna last forever, make bad money decisions, and then when they bad money decisions come back to start hunting them, they realize, oh snap, I gotta do something. This rapper thing ain't gonna last forever. What can I do to get my clout back up? And unfortunately, they watch rappers before them come out, portray this big gangster image and then go to the next level. Because of that, people like King Von, people like Lil Durk, and today it's this Vonoff1700 guy. He's been watching, he's been taking notes over the last couple of years. He's seen what all them other drill rappers did and said, you know what, I think I can emulate that to a T. I think I could be the next King Von. Which brings us into the topic of today's story, this Vonoff1700 guy. He recently went on No Jumper. He did an interview with Adam 22, and in that interview you can hear him say some wildly self-incriminating things. To be hella specific, he said, we are killing the ops. We, as in me and my homies, the team, all of us, we are blasting ops down. So when you see my ops die, you need to be looking at me. No lie, that's exactly what the man said. And as soon as he said this on this No Jumper interview, the internet investigators, the armchair sleuths, decided that it was time to try to see if he was telling the truth. And oh boy, they did, in fact, start linking this dude to some real world crimes. And it all stems from his inability to not incriminate himself on this No Jumper interview. So let's go ahead and get into it. I'm gonna play a little piece from the No Jumper interview so y'all can hear what he said. Then we gonna come back and we gonna get into the crime that everybody is linking this dude to.
They ass lying, talking about some incriminating themselves on interviews. Look, for we is killing the ops, for I don't get no. We is killing their ass, for. So tell them we is killing them, for that's what we doing to the ops, for. When they die, look at us, yes.
But when you say we, you're not saying that you personally want to be involved in anything like this, right?
We, team, whatever.
This nigga stupid, dumb, or just fucking slow in the head? Nah, bro.
What you want to call it? We is killing their ass, man. I don't have talking about these interviews if an interview gonna get me locked up, let me know now, cause I'm going to trial as soon as they say, yeah, we got this evidence from this interview. If y'all don't get y'all dumb ass on.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like you could say whatever until you are actually being charged with something, and then it could come back to bite you in the ass.
This is freedom of speech, folks.
Right.
This is freedom of speech. If I sit right here and say, yeah, I killed 10 motherfuckers yesterday, and then it so happened a news article, 10 motherfuckers got shot yesterday.
That nigga know he fucked up. That nigga switching it up. That nigga know he fucked up. Look at his face.
What they gonna say I did it just cause I said it?
Nah.
All right then, so I just killed 2 motherfuckers yesterday, and 2 motherfuckers just died. So come lock me up.
I mean, that mentality of like, I'm gonna talk about it because they can't connect it or whatever, that makes sense up until the moment that it doesn't make sense. But I assume that you know exactly what you're doing and that you're gonna be all right.
I'm telling you, gang.
This is gonna be one of them rare occasions where I have to agree with Vonoff1700 here. I don't think the feds work off of just the interview, bro. What happens is they use the interview and the things that you said, then they try to find an actual crime, then they try to find the evidence of the crime, then they use the interviews against you when you get to court with all the other evidence. They're not gonna convict you just off the interview. Freedom of speech, though, it doesn't protect you from the crimes you actually committed. A confession is a confession, whether it's given in the police station to one of your homies while he's wearing a wire during an interview or on a song. A confession is a confession, my guy. And while Von might be right here, as in they won't just use the interview only to convict him, like I said, what they will do is then search for the evidence and use what you said in that interview to kind of validate the evidence that they find. This guy is not the brightest guy in the world, but what do I expect from a drill rapper? Now, if you ask me, he should have went on this interview, the No Jumper platform. He should have been excited to debut some new music, to promote some new singles, to talk about his career. But I'm getting the vibe that this dude is too caught up and trying to portray himself as being hard. He is putting in overtime trying to come off as like this super thorough gangster, and it just comes off as cheesy. Instead of promoting your music, instead of promoting yourself, you want to get on here and you want to be the biggest G in the world, talking about I kill people, we gonna kill people, me, the team, we. Like, bro, come on, bro. Your ass is from the rack, but you look like Arthur. Now, I'm heavy on the skepticism when it comes to this guy. He gives me try hard vibes, but that doesn't mean he ain't been involved in some real life stuff before. So after this interview dropped on No Jumper, everybody started looking around. They started saying, well, he said he killing the ops. What ops did he have? Did he actually do it? And they actually came across something. So there was a crime committed back in 2023, a murder on July 26th at around 4:45 in the afternoon, when this guy named Anton Bennett was identified as the victim of a deadly shooting that took place at a gas station. Chicago police got a shot spotter alert that reported 21 rounds being fired off at the Shell gas station. And when they got there, they found this guy laid out on the ground dead. Now, when they started digging, they actually found some surveillance video from several different angles that captured the entire incident and got pretty clear pictures of the people who did it.
Say your worst fears were realized.
Oh my
What?
God, bruh. Fuck on my face.
Citywide, we're getting multiple shots. Spotter 8653 South State, 8653 South State. We're getting 21 rounds, high capacity on the street. Nothing further. Zone 8, District 6 clear. 3-4, can you start rolling on that shot spotter, please? We're getting tickets, person shots. Stand by on that.
642, Bonafide. We're at the Shell gas station. 613, we got rifle rounds over here. 662, boy, so it's a gray Dodge Challenger. At first, they run him over at pump 1, they drag him over, and then they shoot at him and flee east on 87.
What the fuck?
I don't have a DOB yet. So you look well, roughly about 25 years of age. Extremely critical at this time.
So that was the police phone call, you know, asking the police to respond to what happened. And as y'all can hear in that phone call, they say that these dudes pulled up, they ran this guy over, then pulled up a little bit more, hopped out and unloaded at least 21 rounds, pretty much killing this dude on the spot. Now, like I said, that phone call isn't all they had, because when the police got there, they actually had multiple angles of this whole thing going down.
Look at that
in the video, you can see this Dodge Durango. They call it a Challenger in the police car, but in the footage, we can see it's a Dodge Durango. Pulls up, you can see the driver hop out.
That nigga in a Durango for sure stepped on that fucking gas, boy. Oof.
You can see the passenger hop out. There's somebody in the back seat that kind of tries to hop out, and they let loose on this dude. Now, people are saying the guy that jumped out the driver's side looks, you know, awfully familiar. He looks very similar to this Vonoff1700 guy. And I ain't gonna lie, when I'm looking at the footage, it does look like him. Now, granted, he has on a shiesty mask. He's really covered up, so it's hard to tell. Everybody pretty much look the same when they put them shiesty masks on. But it isn't just the shiesty mask. There's more to go with this that kind of acts as evidence that this might be Vonoff1700, because he actually posted a picture on Instagram wearing this exact same outfit. I swear to God, you can't make this stuff up. But this incident actually did end up making it to the news, and the news offered a few more clues and things like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and play out a little news clip so y'all can see what I'm talking about.
Well, listen, Karen, the victim is 31-year-old Anton Benoit. He is from Chatham. He grew up in a very close family. He is one of 7 children. Family members say they hope that the surveillance video released today by police will help catch Benoit's killers. A small memorial left by Anton Benoit's family remains on the sidewalk outside the Shell gas station where the 31-year-old was killed a few days ago. Surveillance video from several different angles captures Benoit's brazen killers getting out of their black Dodge Durango and opening fire.
I know somebody know who somebody is, and I mean, if we knew something, we'll say something, and we love everybody, so just try to help my brother.
Benoit's relatives, who did not want their faces shown, are asking for the public's help in finding the men who killed Anton at the Shell on the corner of 86th and South State. He apparently was pulled up at pump number 1 when the men opened fire around 4:10 on a Wednesday afternoon.
He loved helping people, he loved laughing, he loved smiling.
Family members say Benoit was excited to begin a new job at FedEx after spending a few years in and out of prison.
He looked forward to building his own family. He looked forward to changing his life around. He was changing his life around. He was doing a really good job.
That's the thing about them streets, boy. Once you in them, you're not leaving them, boy. It's gonna catch back up to you. All that shit catches back up, bruh. Just shit.
Rest in peace to that guy, but I gotta say, I always find it curious how when these things happen, somebody gets taken out like this, the family is always talking about, oh, he was a good person, he was on the right path, he ain't doing nothing to nobody. And I always think to myself, like, bruh, you're not getting ran down like this for no reason. Like, literally. You had to have done something to make them people that mad, you know? But I digress. Condolences to his family. I'm sure this was a tough time for them for sure. But anyways, when you look at the footage, you see the dude jump out the driver's side. You can see this outfit he's wearing. He does look vaguely similar to Vonoff1700. And Von even posted a picture on Instagram basically wearing this exact same outfit. So that led to people saying, you know, this was him. This was his hit. And the
hold on. I'm waiting for that shit. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, bro. This shit look like this nigga, my nigga. Look at the little ripped pants right there. It's ripped. Ski and then the black hoodie. I mean. What is that? Is that the Drake? No, it's Stendo.
Add even more credence to that. In that No Jumper interview, Vonoff1700 actually mentioned a Dodge Durango. Y'all listen to this clip right here.
We used to be outside. We used to be stealing cars and shit. And there's another motherfuckers who steal cars and shit. Okay. And we used to be outside with them on some stealing shit.
So you ever a Kia boy?
No, we don't play in Kias. I don't even play in Kias.
Okay.
Yeah. I know some Kia boys.
So. And the cars we be stealing, there's some of the cars I don't even get in no more. Like RT Durangos, I don't get in them cars.
Bro, this nigga can get locked up right now, I feel like, bro. This nigga just said he was... Oh my God.
I was no more.
Okay.
Now that's a hella specific vehicle that this man say he don't want to be getting in, especially considering everybody is saying that this was him doing this hit. And in this video, they just happen to be in a Dodge Durango. Crazy stuff, but this is what happens when you trying to convince the world that you got bodies, that you really like that. People start really looking into it. People really start trying to link stuff together. People want to validate what it is that you're saying on these interviews. And so that's what's happening right here. Now, is that Vonoff1700 in that video? I don't know. We don't know. The police ain't confirmed it. It does look like him. It does seem to be that he's referencing this incident when he's talking about, you know, sliding on the ops. But no arrest has been made in that case yet. And I know Vaughn feel like he's safe. He's in the interview talking about this is freedom of speech. My words can't be used against me. But, bro, the feds are always watching. You see how quickly the internet put this together? This man just did this interview within the last week. So it only took the internet about a week to start linking all this stuff together. And if you think the feds ain't watching and going, I wonder if there's a way we can actually link him in real life to this happening, you tweaking, because they definitely are thinking that right now to themselves. In fact, Crime Stoppers got a whole reward out there for anybody that's got information. So somebody probably about to get the easiest payday that they've ever had. And this is why it's best to just, if you're a criminal, not go public with the crimes that you've committed, because that's crazy behavior. In fact, Vaughn actually said something in this interview that I'm going to play because I think it applies to him. He was talking about one of his ops when he said this, but But I 100% feel like this quote coming out of his mouth 100% applies to him.
Like, it's like he wanted to throw his life away. He be tweaking. I think he be letting his homies make him crash out.
Yeah, bro. So there you have it. That's basically it for the story. That's what everybody's talking about. Vonoff1700 went on No Jumper, apparently incriminating himself. He just couldn't wait to tell the world that he's got bodies, his homies got bodies, and now you got all the internet investigators putting 2 and 2 together. But like I said, that's basically it for this story. If you guys enjoyed the content, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe, tap the notification bell so you get notified every time I upload a video. As always, it's been fun, right?
Hey, man. That's it for that one, though. That was a W-ass vid. Keep it a bug. I think there's a chance this nigga might get locked up. But, hey, man, who knows? I'll hit y'all boys up later.